Hey guys, so I just got out of seeing the Bob's Burgers movie, and by the way, I have never seen the show. I have never seen a single episode of Bob's Burgers, so this movie was my introduction to the series, and coming out of it, this is my initial thought. Now, when a TV show gets upgraded to a movie and it goes to theaters, they go all out on it. Like, the animation is 1,000 times better than the TV show. So this is what I was thinking throughout the movie. The movie is incredibly funny. Like, it throws a lot of jokes at you, and they are all, for the most part, funny. The animation is phenomenal. Like, this is possibly the best animation for a 2D animated film based on a TV show. Way better than the Simpsons movie, way better than the SpongeBob movie. But here's the problem. As a movie, it doesn't really work. Like, the plot is kind of generic and could easily fit an episode of the TV show. A lot of the plots aren't very interesting. There's a lot of like subplots, little subplots. And most of all, you don't really know who's the main character. Like, you would think that Bob is the main character, but then Louise gets most of the focus. Like, she has an arc of her trying to show that she's not a baby. You'd have to watch the movie in order to understand that. But the thing is, watching this movie, I didn't know who was the main character. I mean, you could argue that they're both the main character. And spoiler alert, but the villain is not very interesting. He's kind of geeky and not very intimidating at all. The climax, I thought, was pretty slow and very anticlimactic. So overall, this is my thought. The Bob's Burgers movie doesn't really work as a movie, but if you are a big fan of Bob's Burgers and you love the jokes and you love like the scenarios and the crazy adventures they get up to, then you're gonna love this movie. But if you want a flowing cinematic experience, kind of like a Disney movie, you're gonna be very disappointed in it. This movie's pretty aimless. There's a lot of funny jokes in it, but it's not in my top 5 best animated movies of all time. So that's all I got to say about it. I do recommend it simply because it is a 2D animated feature released in theaters, and we have not gotten that since like not the last SpongeBob movie, but the second SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water, and The Princess and the Frog. And I am glad this movie is doing very well at the box office simply because it is based on a TV show, and I really do hope that in the future we get a Futurama theatrical movie. Like, that's a dream that I've been having for a long time. Hopefully the success of the Bob's Burgers movie, it makes Disney look at Futurama and say, why don't we get a swing at that and put that in theaters? Maybe a fool's dream, but a man can dream, can't he? A man can dream. So anyway, that's my quick review of the Bob's Burgers movie. Rush out if you want to see it. If you are a big fan of Bob's Burgers, you're gonna love it. But if you want a movie that is comparable to a actual animated movie, then you're probably not going to care for it. But anyway, that's my review. I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care.